Is it still possible to find true love even in 2024 and even with the modern dating world? I say yes, it is. But guys, be honest. Have you given up on dating? Do you cruise the apps out of boredom, but you don't have the heart to even make the attempt anymore? Maybe you've gone on 100 first dates, but they all fizzle out without a lasting connection. And maybe you're getting tired of wasting time and money with women who either ghost you or friend zone you. This video is going to help. I'm Adam Lane-Smith, the attachment specialist. I've got 15 years of training and experience in psychology and in relationships. I also happen to be 15 years married, and I specialize in helping other people get 15+ year marriages. Now, as a relationship coach, I hear a lot from men who feel frustrated and lonely and are about to give up. The 5 skills that I'm going to teach you in this video turn those men's dating life around. It helps them attract a great partner within the first few dates. Now imagine learning 5 skills. Imagine using those 5 skills to filter your dating partners, both in messages and the first few dates, so that you can connect with a loving partner who enjoys spending the time with you, who solves problems with you without fighting, who works with you to build a fulfilling and sustainable relationship that lasts for your whole life. And even better, imagine using 5 skills, learnable skills, to find a loyal companion who helps you to feel more satisfied in your life and helps you win at every challenge that the two of you face by supporting you. As a married man, having the right partner is a life hack. And these 5 skills I'm going to teach you in this video will help you to make a great first impression and attract the best women in the first few dates. Even in the modern dating times, this method still works. So strap in. We're going to go through these 5 skills together right now. Now, the first skill you need to learn is direct communication at all times. I talked about this briefly in my previous video, Speak Like a Man, but direct communication is the heart and soul of appearing and being confident. A lot of men fail to communicate directly in the opening stages of the dating process. They try to say hi. They just kind of ask vague questions. They try to figure out how to make her feel good, but they don't communicate directly. They try to be interesting, fun, but not direct. Direct communication in your messages, direct communication, things like, when are you going to be available? Asking for the in-person date quickly. Asking for the second date clearly during that first date instead of just letting it fizzle out. If you don't have direct communication, what are you doing? Let me ask you this. Do you prefer it when people are roundabout and confusing to you so you have to constantly guess what they want and what they're trying to say? Or do you prefer it when they're clear and direct? Not a jerk, but clear and direct with you. Does clarity make somebody seem more trustworthy to you? Does clarity and clear, direct communication, does directness maybe make somebody look more masculine to you? If somebody makes you play a lot of guessing games, do you feel comfortable in their presence? So let me ask you this. If your communication style is not direct, I'm being very direct right now. If your communication style is not direct, how many dates has that cost you? How many good possible partners have walked away because you were very indirect? Imagine if I was kind of talking like this. You know, there's things that you probably should learn. There's things that you could learn. You could think about learning. You know, maybe they could be helpful. I don't know. Do you think they're maybe costing anything? Do you think? Did you like that? Did you almost click away from this video? Imagine an hour of that on a date, someone watching you communicate that way. What could this be costing you? Direct communication is the #1 skill that you must learn if you want to learn this. I have coaching clients all the time who come in, who communicate more like this, kind of indirect. And I teach them that direct communication, instant shift in their dating life, you guys. Instant shift. I cannot overemphasize how important this is in your dating life. So make sure you learn direct communication. If you're watching this video and it seems like it would be easier to have somebody guide you through this, a mentor to show you exactly what to do step by step in applying everything you're learning here, you need to join the Attachment Circle Mentorship Program. I will work with you personally for an entire year in 100+ group calls. Plus, you're going to get the support of a growth-minded community of other individuals who will be companions on your journey, people you can trust, people you can work with, and people you can practice these skills with. If you want to join us, join the Attachment Circle Mentorship Program. There's a link below in the description. I'll see you in there. The second skill you need to learn is similar, but it can only come about from direct communication. It is clarity about desires on both sides. Okay? Being clear in your bio, what you're looking for. Too many guys are saying, yeah, I'm looking for fun, commitment, and casual. I'm here looking for a girl who has a good sense of humor. That's probably not what you're really looking for. You're trying to be unoffensive. You're trying to appeal to every woman on the market in case one of them wants to adopt you. That's how most men date. They also are afraid to say what they want in return. Your bio should be where you lay out what you want clearly in a partner, not in a weekend bro. What you want in a lifelong partner. In the first date, do you talk about what you want and what you're both looking for? Or do you just try to have fun for 3 dates and just see where it goes? Do you have any idea what these female partners want from you when they're going on the dates with you? Do you ask them? Do you clarify what they're looking for? Do they want marriage? Do they want commitment? Do they just want casual fun? Are they just looking for a good time for one evening? Are they there for the free food? What do they want? If you're not being clear about what you want, and if you're not pulling out what they want, are you leading the conversation? Are you seeming masculine and decisive? Are you seeming honest? Or could it be that instead you're seeming dishonest because you're hiding what you want from them? Being clear about what you want actually makes you seem exclusive because you only want this thing, and if it's not that, it's a no. It makes people think that you are more valuable because you are willing to say no to the things you don't want. You're not desperate. Clarity about desires makes you seem less desperate. If somebody just walked in and said, I will take anything and everything, I have no desires at all that I'm willing to talk about, just give me whatever you have and I'm just going to say yes. Is that someone you would be excited about dating? If you had other options, would you maybe look at other options? I think you would. I think most people would. Again, unless you are also extremely desperate. And 2 desperate people don't really make a great relationship. So filter the right fit by being clear about what you desire. And if you don't even know what you desire, get clear on that. It's one of the first things I make my coaching clients do when they come in and say, look, what do you want in a partner? Actually define it. Really define it. Otherwise, how are you going to build a bio around it? How are you going to build conversations around it? How do you even know if someone's the right fit for you? And they say, wow, you're right. And they start writing down these lists of things and we go through them and they're amazed at how clear their desires actually are when they stop and think about it instead of trying to be adopted. Don't try to be adopted. You are better than that. Now, number 3, the skill of being interested and looking interested instead of being or looking interesting. Be interested instead of being interesting. Now, the goal is not to be boring, but a lot of guys are going on dates trying to dance and be interesting and fun and amusing. And what you're trying to do is provoke dopamine in her, which means that you are competing with every other man out there who's provoking dopamine, every box of ice cream, every box of chocolates, every Netflix show, anything that she could possibly do, you are now competing directly against for dopamine. You're trying to be interesting. So many guys don't know how to go on a date and ask conversational questions that draw out who she is. So many guys have no idea how to go on a date and connect with a woman as a person. To ask questions like what, how, why? Follow-up questions. How to give an answer in return. I call it the 2/3 rule. You shouldn't be just blowing out endless amounts of information for 2 hours. You should be sharing about 2/3 of what she's sharing with you. Most guys are oversharing or undersharing. They look evasive. They just ramble. They look nervous. Share, not tactically, but selectively, smartly, and then ask more questions. This is one of the biggest game changers for most guys that I work with is learning how to question a woman without interrogating her, but in a way that shows her that you're interested in her as a human being. You're not trying to figure out which option leads to sex. You're trying to have a conversation with her. This takes you out of the pool where you are fighting against all the other men and all the other dopamine things in her life and puts you in a very, very selective area where she is connecting with you through bonding hormones like oxytocin and serotonin. She's connecting with you in a very different way with very different biochemistry. Be interested instead of being interesting. Absolutely crucial that you know how to do this. If you're watching this video and it seems like it would be easier to have somebody guide you through this, a mentor to show you exactly what to do step by step in applying everything you're learning here, you need to join the Attachment Circle Mentorship Program. I will work with you personally for an entire year in 100 plus group calls. Plus, you're going to get the support of a growth-minded community of other individuals who will be companions on your journey, people you can trust, people you can work with, and people you can practice these skills with. If you want to join us, join the Attachment Circle Mentorship Program. There's a link below in the description. I'll see you in there. Now, skill number 4 is how to be confident at first instead of flirtatious. Most guys walk in and they follow a lot of the modern dating advice. You have to flirt with her immediately. Sexual tension within 3 seconds. Maintain constant sexual tension or she will lose interest in you. Well, what woman do you think, what healthy, secure, calm, stable woman wants immediate sexual tension with every stranger she meets within 3 seconds of meeting them? If there was such a woman, would you want to marry that woman? Probably not. Honestly, that's not how women work, number one. And number two, any woman who goes in for instant sexual tension with you right away is probably facing attachment issues and thinks that she has to do that to try to make you keep her or approve of her. And you're probably going to face issues down the road. So don't aim to take advantage of insecure women. Aim to be confident. It's not about being flirtatious. It's about being confident in you, your goals, your desires, your skills, and showing up as the man that you are, and then building that relationship with her. Okay, being confident. And that really comes into skill number 5. Because first you have to be confident and establish the bond to start flirting. And then skill number 5 is to be fully authentic. You've probably all heard the terrible advice, just be yourself. And I hate that advice. Just be yourself. No, it's horrible. Be the best version of yourself. If you dress in sweatpants and an X-Men t-shirt with Cheeto stains on your face, that's not you. Don't show up to your date that way. Show up as the best version of yourself. Don't be fake. Be authentic. Okay? Don't have fake direct communication. Go back to skill number 1. But real communication. Real direct communication. Be clear about that. Be clear, like I'm talking to you right now. Be direct because that's who you are. Be clear about your desires, your real desires. Be honest and clear about those things, right? Be the best version of you. She won't want you if you are fake. And if for some reason she does, it's not sustainable because you'll have to be fake for the rest of your life. Now, if there's areas where you're not confident, if there's areas you don't like yourself, use this opportunity to fix those areas. Become confident. Become so that you can be authentic. Become confident so you can become authentic. Wherever you're insecure, fix those things, right? If you have insecure attachment, if you have challenges, get that fixed. If you don't like how you look, you don't like how you do your hair, right? You don't like your masculine style. There's men's style coaches out there, okay? There's all kinds of things out there to help you in this area, but be the best version of you. Use those insecurities where you're afraid of being authentic as a guide for what to fix. Then be your best self on the next date and be fully authentic. That is what a secure woman wants from you, is to be fully authentic and confident in that authenticity. That's where your clarity and your directness and your masculinity and all of that comes through. And that's how you can be interested in her and be interesting to her in the right way. Instead of her bonding to you through dopamine, like she does through Amazon app when she's buying new things on Amazon, and dopamine bonding to you and then passing it off to the next thing that interests her, you'll be interesting to her as a human being. She'll be bonding with you very different. You won't just be interesting, you'll be attractive. If you want to be attractive to healthy, secure, loyal, loving, good-hearted women, you must be authentic. The best version of yourself. Now, why do I know these 5 skills work? Because I have seen these exact 5 skills turn the dating journey around for the men who work with me. I have a dating mastery coaching system in 5 sessions to show you these 5 skills. These guys go from lonely and frustrated to enjoying great dates with happy, beautiful women who are secure and stable, and those women turn into loyal companions for life. My favorite thing is when I get those wedding photos from these guys who came in saying, Adam, I'm about ready to give up. And then later, this smiling wedding photo. Adam, look at this woman. Look how happy we are together. And it's only the beginning of our journey. That's what these 5 skills can do for you guys. Okay? Learn them. If you need more help on these skills, if you want to learn the other dozens of skills that can help turn your dating life into a romantic adventure, check out my dating mastery coaching package. It's on my website at adamlanesmith.com, or drop down in the comments and ask some questions. I am here to help. So these 5 skills: direct, right? Clear, interested, confident, authentic. These 5 skills change the game and stop you from turning off women to attracting the right women. Apply these skills right now in your dating life. Do it immediately. If you get stuck somewhere, fix that. If you get bumped up against insecurities, you don't like how your hair looks, you don't like how you talk, you need better communication skills, whatever it is, fix those areas and then move forward with confidence and authenticity. When you move forward that way, you will find a great partner. You will not fizzle out on 100 dates and get friend zoned. You will filter correctly and get the right partner. This is the method, you guys. Now, I want to remind you, I am here to help. I can teach you these skills if you are missing them. If your dating life is a struggle, I can help you maximize your success. Okay? I just want you to take hope, because so many men are giving up hope in 2024 in this dating world, and women are too. The women are giving up hope too, because men are not doing these 5 things. So the women are out there saying, where are all the good men? The good men they're looking for do these 5 things. This is what they're really looking for. Go out there and you are going to stand out in an ocean of men who don't do these things. You will be top 10%. Go do these things, and it's going to get easy. Now, if you need one more piece of encouragement, I'm going to have you check out my next video for more dating help. It's called Girls Will Not Fall in Love with You Until You Fix This. I will see you in that video.